Okay, welcome back. And now, right now, we have just one plan in mind. And the thing is that just to get to the R and start doing some programming with the stand and without wasting even single 1 second. Okay, now, how to start? The first thing is that you have the R and RStudio, I should say, working because I use the RStudio as an interface environment for the R. And I hope that you do the same thing because it's going to be very convenient along the way. Okay, now, what's the plan right now? I'm just going to go to the file, open, I should say, one script. And the first thing is that I'm just going to first of all install rstan. I should say within the environment which I have. I know that I have to just also save this script. I'm just going to do that later. But how to just, I should say, install this stand? There is a package for the rstan, and the package, I should say, doesn't get installed as a regular and typical commands that we used that in the past. For example, we do not use install.packages inside the quotation mark rstan. It has to just come with some different notations with it. Then how to install it? I'm just going to go to the Google, and I'm just going to go ahead to just search for install rstan, which is going to be essentially the version of the stand which is compatible if your software is going to be, let's say, for example, if you're using, for example, R programming environment. If you're just using the Python, there is a compatible version also for your Python then. Okay. The first choice which I just get, it's coming from GitHub, and it says that the rstan getting started. I'm just going to click on it, and if I just scroll down, you see that command here, which is called install.packages rstan, and there's a repository for that. And I should say that's the thing which we have to come here and install it. Then I'm just going to copy paste it. I'm just going to copy here, and I'm just going to go ahead, paste it there, Control V, execute that line by pressing Control Enter, and I'm just going to press yes, and it's going to just, I should say, restart the session for me. And now, after you execute that line of code, the thing that you expect to see is that if you just go to the package tab in your R environment, if you just scroll it all the way down there, although it's still getting the installation complete, and it seems that right now it's a good time to just go to check that. If you just scroll down, just go to alphabetically to just go to the section when you see the packages which there starts with the R. And you should expect to see that the rstan there. If everything just goes so fine, you should see go here, and you see that rstan. There is a package which is an R interface to the stand programming. Now, it seems that the package is now installed, and in order to have it ready for just getting ahead, I'm just going to go ahead with the library, and I'm just going to go ahead, and in the library I just put the name of the package which I already installed, which is going to be the rstan. I'm just going to execute that by pressing Control Enter, and now it's being installed and it's going to be ready to use it. And how to know that it's going to be ready to use? You can just go back to the package tab in your R environment. You see that the rstan package, you see that there is a tick on the left side of it. Then it means that the package is now successfully installed, and now we are ready to just move on. I'm just going to exclude this part for the installation in order to go to the next part, which is going to be the very important part, because we are just going to just create some data sets for the stand programming then. Okay, and now that's a good point to just stop this tutorial. Then I see you on the next one, and I hope that every one of you has been successful to install this package rstan. In case if you had some problems, please don't hesitate, send me a text. Tell me what's the problem. I get back to you very quickly to help you to just go, I should say, to the next stage, which is going to be the sweetest part. We're just going to do some programming with the stand. I see you on the next tutorial.